Hi, boys and girls. So as you can see, I helped Miss Opdyke with her problem by coming up with something called a solution. And a solution just fixes the problem. It comes up with something that can fix the problem. That's something that went wrong. The solution fixes it. So I fixed Miss Opdyke's problem by giving her a new shirt so that her old shirt wasn't ruined. And that way she has a shirt to wear. I came up with a solution. So today we are going to be finding the solution as we read. And I got to show you some pictures. I want to go back to those pictures that Miss Opdyke showed you that had a problem, what went wrong with the story. And remember this little boy, his problem was he got a boo-boo when he fell? Well, a solution or a way to fix that is I could give him a Band-Aid. I could give him a Band-Aid and make sure that I cover that so that it starts healing and getting safe. Problem solved. I came up with a solution. And when I see this, where the juice spilled all over the carpet, that is the problem. But I am going to come up with a solution. And I'm going to get some paper towels and some cleaning supplies, and I can rub that and clean that and make sure that it looks good as new. So, boys and girls, I came up with the solution, a way to fix the problem, to fix what went wrong. Well, as we read characters, we learn have problems, but they also can have solutions or find solutions. So Miss Opdyke read or started this book called The Very Cranky Bear by Nick Bland. And when she was reading it, she found some problems. But it's been a while since we've read this, so I'm going to reread it to make sure we've got it all in our brain. Well, I know Miss Opdyke said the bear is the character because it's who the story is about. So I'm going to remind myself of what we read, like I said, because it's been a while. In the jangle jungle, on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends found a perfect place to play. Moose had marvelous antlers, and Lion a golden mane. Zebra had fantastic stripes, and Sheep, well, Sheep was plain. None of them had noticed that someone else was sleeping in the cave. And sleeping in that cave was a very cranky. Oh, yeah, I remember. Miss Opdyke talked about the setting is the cave because that's where the story happening. And because of the sunlight on this page, I'm thinking it's also during the daytime is when the story happens. So the setting is in a cave during the day. But who was sleeping in that cave that was really cranky? Oh, yeah, I remember. The bear. And he roared, went the cranky bear. He said, roar, roar, roar. He gnashed his teeth and stomped his feet and chased them out the door. So the jingle, jangle, jungle. So in the jingle, jangle, jungle, on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends had nowhere to play. Oh, I remember. Miss Opdyke was talking about there was 2 problems here. One, they woke up the cranky bear in his house while with their playing. But then 2, he kicked them out, so they had no place to play. Wait a minute, said Zebra, as she scratched her furry chin. Maybe if we cheered him up, he'll let us come back in. If I did not have stripes, said Zebra, I'd be cranky too. We should give that bear some stripes. That's what we should do. And then Moose said stripes were silly, especially on a bear. He said antlers could cheer him up, so he was going to give him a pair. But then the lion said, no. Antlers are a bore. A golden mane like mine, that will cheer him up for sure. So they all have different ideas of what is going to cheer the bear up. But I think the problem is they woke him up. So Zebra fetched a tin of mud and Lion some grass of gold. Moose got 2 big branches And Sheep, well, Sheep got cold. Sheep was getting worried. They've been eaten up for sure. And then from in the cave, there came a very cranky roar. Zebra, lion, and moose ran out, and Bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes where they hoped he wouldn't. Oh my goodness. Why is he still cranky? He's got antlers, stripes, and a mane. Before we gave him those, Lion said, he looked so very plain. As Bear stormed back inside the cave, he turned and roared at Sheep. All I really want, he said, is a quiet place to sleep. Oh, this is where we stopped with Miss Updike, because we realized the problem of this story is, or what's going wrong, is that Bear isn't getting his quiet sleep, that the friends woke him up, and that's why he's cranky. He's cranky. The problem is he's cranky because he can't get peace and rest to sleep. Oh, you know what? That's what we learned about the problem. But today, we also learned about solutions, how to fix the problems. And in books, they also, characters, fix problems and they find solutions. So why don't we finish this story and see if we can find that solution? So she fetched a pair of clippers. I guess the sheep did that because I'm looking at the picture. And she clipped off half her wool. She stuffed it in a cotton bag until the bag was full. I wonder what she's making. I know that wool on a sheep is really like soft and fluffy, and she's putting it in a bag. Do you have a prediction? She tiptoed back inside the cave. Excuse me, Bear, she said. Would you like a pillow for underneath your head? Oh my goodness. Sheep came up with a solution. Remember, a solution fixes what went wrong. It fixes the problem. And the problem was the bear couldn't sleep. They woke him up and he was cranky. Do you think you know what Sheep's solution is? Yeah, I heard you say it. She made him a pillow and gave him a pillow to help him rest and sleep. That is the solution. That's how she solved the problem. Well, thank you very much, said Bear, and soon he fell asleep. Maybe he was dreaming of a plain but thoughtful sheep. Oh, and look, because he's sleeping soundly, they're able to play there. So the solution was because they helped him, now they have a place to play. Oh my goodness, boys and girls. I love how we figured out the solution. And today, we're going to keep on coming up with solutions and discussing what a solution is to a problem. So today, you're going to listen to maybe a book again and hear about what the solution is if you're doing that work on the playlist, or you're going back with your teacher live and talking about what a solution is. Off you go.